Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're going to have a look at integration by parts, and this is basically what we do when two functions are multiplied together. So it sort of looks in the form of this. Suppose we have a function integral of u times v dx. Basically, the formula of integration by parts is that that's equal to the integral of u. So that is u times the integral of v dx minus the integral of u prime times the integral of v dx, all with respect to x. Now, of course, u prime here is the derivative of u, and that's really what it is. So u is a function u of x, and v is a function v of x. And let's have a look at a couple of examples because this can be a little bit of a tricky concept to get. Let's have a look. So let's say we've got something like integral of x times cosine of x dx. Now, again, the way we do this is we use integration by parts. So let's choose u, right? We're going to call u as x, and we're going to call v as cosine of x. So straight away, what we know is that u prime is du dx, which is 1. And we know that v is cosine of x. So integral of v dx is equal to the integral of cosine of x dx, which is integral of sine x. Therefore, using integration by parts formula, we have u integral v dx minus the integral of u prime times the integral of v dx times the integral of v dx, all times the integral of v dx times dx. So we know that u integral v dx is basically x times sine x, which we have found out, minus the integral of u prime, which is 1, integral of v dx, which is sine x, all with respect to x. So the answer is x times sine x plus cosine of x plus c. Let's have a look at another example. So let's say we've got something like the integral of ln x over x squared with respect to x. So I'm going to choose u as ln x, and I'm going to choose v as 1 over x squared. So straight away we know that u prime is 1 on x. We also know that v is 1 on x squared. So the integral of v is equal to the integral of 1 on x squared dx, which really is the integral of x to the minus 2. So we can just use our general power rule formulas for this, which is minus 1 on x. So u integral v dx minus u prime integral of u prime times integral of v dx dx. We have ln x for u times minus 1 on x, which we found over here, minus the integral of minus 1 on x squared dx. So that is equal to minus ln x on x minus 1 on x plus c, which is minus ln x plus 1 on x plus c. So hopefully that sort of clears it up. I'm going to go through one more example. Let's say we have the integral of the natural log of x dx. Now, at first you might think, well, how is this two functions multiplied together, right? Because so far we've only used integration by parts on functions that we get multiplied. But we can just take one of them as 1. So I'm going to take u as ln x, and I'm going to put v as 1. So straight away we got u prime, which is 1 on x, and the integral of v is x, right? Because when you derive derivative of this is 1 on x, and integral of this is x. Now, using the integration by parts formula, u integral v dx minus integral u prime times the integral of v dx dx. That gives us ln x times x minus the integral of 1 on x times x dx. That gets us x times ln x minus the integral of 1, because these two x's cancel out, which is finally equal to x times ln x minus x plus c. So these are a few examples of how we sort of go about using integration by parts. And there are a lot more trickier examples, and we'll cover them in the next video. So I'll see you then.